Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tessa.
Good morning, Guy.
Well, I hope that everyone is enjoying the Advent countdown to Christmas.
There's so much to do.
There is.
So many places to go, lots of things to enjoy.
That's quite right. Well, there's your Christmas carol service at the school that you're recording. Well done to the teachers for putting so much work into it. And each day there's the Advent calendar in our windows.
There is, and we're putting up your pictures every day, and I have to tell you, it's getting darker and darker inside the house. But come and see your pictures going up.
Yes, do come and see them. That would be really good. And each week there's a big new Advent candle being lit outside the church.
So a big thank you to Jesus for giving us Christmas and for staying with us through the whole year.
Well, Tessa,
Yeah.
here's a riddle.
Okay. What's a riddle?
Well, a riddle is a puzzling kind of question.
Okay, go on then.
What do you know is there, even if you'll never be able to see it?
Perhaps the teachers could pause at this minute and think about that with the children.
Well, they could, and let's see who gets the answers. Well, what do you think's the answer?
What about wind?
Yes, you're much too clever. It's quite true. Wind you can see blowing the trees, but you'll never see the wind itself. Here's another one.
Oh, Lord, go on then.
What has wings and brings a message, but usually you can't see it?
Maybe the teachers would like to pause now and think about that. But I know this one.
Aha!
It's an angel. Because angel, the word, means messenger.
It does.
And they have some wings because it says so in the Bible.
Well, aren't you a clever one? Have you ever had a message from an angel?
Yes, I have actually.
Ah,
Yes.
tell me.
He was disguised and he didn't have wings, but it was a very important messenger who came.
So perhaps you can tell me about that one day.
Probably.
You know, lots and lots of people say that they have seen angels, and they've described them in all kinds of different ways all down the years.
Okay.
Well, here are some pictures that people have made of angels. Well, here's the first one. This is a really famous one, and you can see it from the motorway if you go up to the north of the country. It's absolutely huge.
It is enormous. It really, really is, and very impressive.
It is impressive. Well, here are some more. What do you think about this one?
Well, this one is actually in Erdsley Church. There's a wonderful, very old font there that's 700 years old, and the angel's from that font.
That's extraordinary, just around our own village. And here's one of hosts of angels painted on the outside of a church in a country called Romania that we saw.
Outside the church?
On the outside walls.
Goodness me, that sounds very exciting.
What about this one?
I know about this one because I drew this one. It's a host of angels.
It is a host of angels. And here's another one that's going to be on the banner behind the crib in our churchyard at Christmas time.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing it.
You know, in the Bible, there are lots of stories of angels, and even sometimes we're given their names. There's Michael and Raphael and Gabriel.
Now Gabriel was very famous
Aha.
because he's involved in the Christmas story.
Well, is an angel a he or a she?
Well, probably neither, because they're not human people. They're different, and they're especially close to God.
Well, what about Gabriel? What's he got to do with the Christmas story? Well, one day, Jesus' mum, Mary, was at home in Nazareth, which is a village in Israel, wondering what to do next. And here's the story that's been told in Luke's book.
So God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, to a young woman who was to be married to a young man whose name was Joseph. The young woman's name was Mary. Here she is.
And here's the angel. Gabriel greeted her. Good morning. You're beautiful with God's beauty, beautiful inside and outside. God be with you.
Well, Mary was thoroughly shaken, wondering what was behind a greeting like this. But the angel reassured her.
Mary, you have nothing to fear. God has a surprise for you. You will have a baby boy and you must call him Jesus. He will be great. He'll be called God's Son. And God will give him to us to show us how to live good lives and to be with him forever.
But Mary said to the angel, "How can this be? Joseph and I are not married yet." And the angel said,
The Holy Spirit of God will come upon you. The power of the highest hover over you. Therefore, the child who will be born will be called Holy, Son of God. Well, the angels then went away from here, and a whole host of them reappeared to the shepherds who are out on the hillsides, telling them that they ought to go to see the baby who was going to be born in Bethlehem.
and was that Gabriel as well who went?
I think it was Gabriel and then a whole host of other ones as well.
Gosh, how exciting for them.
I think they were quite shocked at first,
I would think they would be.
but they did go to the stable.
Good. I wonder if people in Almeley will see angels this Christmas.
Well, I know that they and we will perhaps see some real angels, but certainly angels that people are already making for themselves we shall see. Here are some that some people have already made. What do you think about that?
Lots and lots of people are making angels in all sorts of different ways and are going to put them in front of their houses and in their windows, and there'll be angels in the churchyard.
In the churchyard? Why will they be there?
Well, in the churchyard there will also be Mary and Joseph and the stable and some angels.
I see. So Almeley looks like it's going to be called the Village of Angels.
Well, I hope the school families will all want to make angels for their homes. And I know some of the children are making angels at school.
That's exciting. And I think I've heard there's going to be something special called an angel trail. What's that?
Well, I am going to hide some angels all around the village, and then they have to be found. And if you find them all and can answer all the questions that the angels ask you,
What do you do then?
you go to the churchyard, and there will be Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus, and they're going to give you a little present.
I see. Are we allowed to know what sort of little present?
No, you're not. It's a surprise, because we have surprises at Christmas.
An angel trail with a surprise at the end. Well, come along and join us. Look out for the posters about that, for the timings, and have a very exciting angel hunt in these next few weeks.
So now I thought we'd have a bit of fun, and
yes.
I would teach everyone a song.
A song? What
Well,
sort of song?
Well, it's a sort of Angels Are Coming to Almeley song.
Okay.
It's a bit silly and it may not work, and neither Guy or I are very good singers, but we'll give it a go. And maybe you could sing it at school and have a bit of fun with it.
And it's called a round. What's a round?
A round is when you sing a song round and round and round, but you don't all sing the same words at the same time.
I see. Sounds a bit complicated.
It may be, but it's quite a simple tune, so we may be able to do it.
Sounds like we're going to have a go.
I think everyone will know the tune because it's the tune to London's Burning, and I think everyone knows that one.
Yep.
So it goes like this. Angels are coming to Almeley, let it shine, light up the village.
Okay, shall we try and do that together?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You're a better singer than I am, though.
Well, we'll see. You can do all right.
All right.
Angels are coming to Almeley, let it shine, light up the village. That's not too difficult, is it?
Okay, and now you want to make it more difficult by a round.
Let's try. If
All
you
right.
start, and
Okay.
I'll try and follow, but we may get it wrong.
We might. Well,
It's quite likely,
let's have a look.
in fact.
Let's see how it goes. Here we go. Angels are coming,
Angels are coming, angels are coming to Almeley,
let it shine, let it shine, light up the village, light up the village.
light up the village.
So we could go on.
We could
next time
go
round.
on and on and on and on.
All right, perhaps the school would like to have a go. Bye-bye.
Bye.